I hit record.
Okay.
So this is all going to be new to both of us, actually.
Yep.
So, like I said, you might want to introduce yourself and stuff.
Okay. My name is Brianne Anderson. And my YouTube channel is Poetic Chick. I've been listening to Adventures in Odyssey since it came out. I am 40 years old, happily married, and have 2 kids.
I'm Charlie. I've been listening to Odyssey since I was a kid, basically. I am 29 years old. Not in a relationship yet, but hopefully soon. This girl, we'll get to that later. But this is our first episode. And you said you had some ideas you've written down?
Mm-hmm.
Who's your favorite Odyssey character?
That's a tough one for me. Because honestly, sometimes it depends on the day that I'm having. There are days when I'm relatable to Eugene, yet Connie. Probably one of my favorite characters is Harlow Doyle, P.I., and Wooten. It's the silly, clumsy characters that I like.
Yeah.
What about you?
If I'm in a bad mood, I'm more let's see. Eugene sometimes gets in a bad mood. Connie. Or if I'm just feeling funny, I'll be like Wooten.
Yeah.
And sometimes even a new character, Jillian, if I want to be sneaky.
That's understandable.
And yeah, that's all I can relate to for the characters. But my next question for you is, what do you hope for in the future of Odyssey? Like, what storylines would you want to come out?
I don't know, because they've done some episodes that are relatable that I can do.
I'm hoping for Buck and Jules to get married one day.
Yeah, I could see that happening. It'll be interesting to see what they do with Katrina.
Yeah, that's right, because Will Ryan passed away.
Eugene died.
Good actor.
And he was. So it'll be interesting to see where some of these characters end up. You know. And the question is are they going to find like another Eugene type?
I think Townsend Coleman was going to do Eugene because he sounded like Eugene.
You know what I mean? But what's going to happen with that.
Or maybe they just won't have a Eugene. I mean, he's kind of hard to replace.
Right. Yeah, he is.
I mean, you can't replace a character.
No. And honestly, Kristen Katie Lee, who plays Connie, they've been from the get-go.
Yeah, she's one of the people I want to have on the show.
Yeah.
Speaking of, you want to announce it?
You can.
Tomorrow, we have Marshall Younger, the writer of Adventures in Odyssey, tomorrow at 4:30, so expect the interview around there. I don't know how we're going to do it with,
We'll figure out a way.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when it gets there. And then Phil Lawler, sometime next week, says he'll be able to do it. And we also got Brock Eastman coming up too. In the future. See, we're not going to have every character interviewed on every episode.
Right.
It'll just be like, because Marshall Younger was going to join, but he had a meeting to go to.
That's awesome.
So I don't know if it was an Odyssey meeting, maybe.
Maybe.
So I'm hoping when we interview them, they can spill some tea, like give us an update on the next album.
Yeah.
And you said you'll talk to Chris Anthony?
Yeah, I will talk to her and let you know.
Yeah, some of the old characters I really missed.
I miss Bernard Walton and Tom Riley.
I wonder whatever happened to Richard Maxwell.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Because he was on he's on the Odyssey comic strips on Odyssey Adventure Club.
Yeah. And Philip Glassman.
Yeah, they need to bring those characters back in the radio dramas. Did you get to go to the Odyssey Grand Party?
No.
I didn't either. I would have loved to. It looked like they had a lot of fun filming that.
Yeah, that would have been a blast.
Yeah, so we're kind of staying on topic, kind of not staying on topic, because, it is the first episode of the podcast. So, once we get going, we'll stay on. We'll have one subject we'll talk about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just a new thing that I asked her and she said yes, so.
Yep.
Have you been listening to the new episodes?
No, I have not.
Or the new album or anything?
No, I'm gonna order the new album.
Yeah, I won't spoil anything for you.
You can. I've heard some stuff.
Just that it's really good. Penny's parent.
I've been listening to the older albums.
Yeah, I have to. I'll go on the Odyssey Adventure Club. Just one day. I listened to Breaking Point from the Novacom saga today.
Yeah, I've been listening to things like from albums 5 or 6.
I miss Robert Mitchell and Rodney Rathbone's voice. That was a good pair.
Yes.
Mandy Strasberg.
Yeah. I wish they would have done more Shakespeare.
Yeah, he needs to be back too. Who knows? Maybe we can ask Marshall Younger to write him in.
Maybe.
And maybe we can ask him what's next for Odyssey, because I know they're gonna. I don't know if they're gonna air the whole live stage show on the app or on DVD like they have in the past with live shows.
Yeah.
Because they did the BTV live one on CD and DVD. They did the Dallas show one live on DVD. But they haven't the past two ones that they just got done with on DVD yet.
Yeah.
So hopefully tomorrow with the interview, hopefully we can do it like we are doing it now by phone.
We'll figure something out.
Because we don't actually have to do an interview to see him.
Right.
Before, when I had my podcast and I was doing it by myself, I interviewed Katie Gree by the phone.
Yeah.
So it would have been good to interview Will Ryan.
Yeah.
But this episode is all over the place.
It's just the introduction.
Yeah, to what we're going to be talking about. Yeah, I had the title, the thing, coming to an Odyssey theater near you, because when they did a BTV episode, they said it's coming soon to an Odyssey theater near you, Jephthah's Vow or something like that.
That's cool.
So I kind of got that title from them, but I didn't use Jephthah's Vow.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've heard of them, but the Adventures in Odyssey Oddcast.
Sounds familiar.
With the Devin and Victoria.
I haven't really looked into it.
They are the inspiration that gave me this idea of the podcast again.
That's cool.
So I don't know how to do links yet. So I'll send the fans to their podcast. And I'll put your name in the YouTube channel info now too.
Okay.
Since it'll be our channel now.
Thank you.
Now, have you introduced your kids to Adventures in Odyssey?
Yes, I have. And we listened to it in the car. My daughter will play Barbies and be like, okay, it's time to go tonight. And have Adventures in Odyssey playing. So they sleep listening to it. She plays Barbies listening to it.
Yeah.
I clean house listening to it.
I go to bed listening to it, and I wake up listening to something else on Odyssey.
I have my husband now hooked on listening to Odyssey at night, so he can now not go to sleep without it.
Is your husband like Mr. Whitaker?
He does. He listened to it a little bit when he was younger, but there's a 13-year age gap. His parents really liked Adventures in Odyssey. So, that's something I connect with my in-laws.
Yeah, that's when on long car trips when we had a whole family. we listen to Adventures in Odyssey. We would talk about the episodes and how we related to us. So I'm thinking that's what we could do. Like, each of us could listen to the same episode at whatever time we feel like, and then come back on the podcast and then talk about that episode.
I listen to Adventures in Odyssey.
But is that a good idea? Hello?
Oh,
You're breaking up.
sorry.
Alright, so anything else we want to talk about?
I will say I went to focus on the family in Colorado. My husband and I were engaged at the time, and we drove, and so the entire way there we listened to Odyssey. Then we went and saw Adventures in Odyssey.
Yeah, I got to ride down the big green slide when I went.
That was fun.
So, anything else, or we good?
I'm good.
You wanna? So the Odyssey is called the Wonderful World of Odyssey podcast. So if you want to say thanks for listening, and then I'll say it.
Thank you guys for listening to a wonderful. What was it?
Wonderful World of Odyssey.
Wonderful World of Odyssey. I'll get it, guys. I will get it.
Thank you guys for listening again to the Wonderful World of Odyssey podcast, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.